was trying to get it how I live. I want them dead presidents. I wanna pull up, head spin, get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. I don't get tired. Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs, I don't get tired.
Okay, I had a luncheon today. My girls are coming over.
Do you see my shirt? This is how I feel right now.
I know, that's how you feel. I'm so sad, but you know what?
She said I'm so sad.
It's not traffic though. I mean, it's a long, but...
Y'all was up here having a party, huh?
You got your hair short now.
Yes, you haven't seen me since I've been bald-headed. We came out to just chop it up, have some lunch, and talk about our lives.
How hard was it for you to have the marriage end after 14 years?
I'm traumatized. I think I have been mentally retarded. That's what Chris said. We talked about relationships. I really didn't like him, you know, toward the end I didn't like him, so I was over it. You know, I was that bitch, okay? I was that
You know you're kind of special.
She
a lot
is.
extra.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. In the back of my mind, I'm like, I want another husband. Then I'll be like, fuck that shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm just happy, I'm at peace. And then at night, I'll be like, want somebody to rub me. Just rub me, please. Please lick my nipple. Oh, please.
Did he cheat on you or what?
Yeah, he cheated on me. I'm an open person, so if you found somebody and you in love or whatever, because he was like, she liked to cook, and it's obvious. And he was like, she fixed cars. I'm like, okay, he's gay.
She fixed cars?
Yeah, he's gay. So
that's not a turn on.
Damn, she like all under her nails?
I just don't, I don't know. I have severe trust issues. That goes back to being loyal. Like, I just don't know.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. You've put me in awkward situations before. I am not getting ready to approach another grown woman, even if I didn't like her, you know, and she's at my house. I'm not going to run up on no other woman like that. I'm just not going to do it. So some people think that that's being like, oh, you ain't really her friend. You going to let so-and-so. What am I ain't let nobody do anything.
The brawl that she kept having with Patricia really made me uncomfortable. And then she's not been showing up to the set and scheduled shoots.
Did nobody take Mimie's side? Nobody. Not my kids. And you know my baby love Mimie. Wow. And what did he tell you at the costume party? Here, take this sword when she comes over.
I've been telling Rhonda that Mimie does not really fuck with her like that. She's just around for the ride.
You can say you're not mad at me, but it's the energy in the room.
Yeah, you can feel it, yeah.
You have to say shit. It'd be an energy in the room that says to me that you really don't like me. When I feel like, as a businesswoman, she was disrespecting my business, you know, then we're supposed to be friends first.
She's like one of those frenemies that's really a spectator, but they trying to act like they want to be in your life, but they're in your life to watch so they could take over or imitate it.
It's tap water. You're tapping the water to see what's going to happen. And I liked it. It didn't turn out the way that I wanted it to, but it turned out the way that it was supposed to.
Rhonda just need to let that go moving forward, you know. Keep bad bitches in your circle, not trash. How you feel about Leesh coming back?
Yeah.
I really don't know. I mean, I don't dislike her.
She shouldn't be allowed to even finish up the last month. But hearing things through the grapevine, Leesh hasn't changed. I feel Leesh is capable of maliciousness. These girls have been on the schedule and has stuck with it. So what the fuck you mean one shoot got canceled and you brought your ass back down here from Philly? Bitch, don't you live here?
I don't even think she came down from Philly. I think she just really put on the front. It kind of irritates me the way she just keeps saying, well, I'm busy. I'm a businesswoman in Philly. And I'm like, okay.
Just because you want to quit and be a loser and sit back and spectate, but you want to watch the show. And then she's always talking about she's a boss, but she's just doing network marketing, talking about fixing people credit and stuff, but you had to get an apartment in your daddy's name because you couldn't even really get the apartment in your name.
And it's pointless to just jump in something and then jump out of it. Go to the next thing. Jump in something and jump out of it. At the beginning, this is what the fuck you said you are. Now at the end, I want to see it.
I love that.
I love it too.
You know what I'm saying? So let's sit down at the round table and automatically, anybody that don't show up, you ain't a boss.
Like, I don't understand why you gotta work at the mall and your husband drives around in the car and you just at the mall. I can't have a motherfucking husband. I'm trying to find a job at the mall. I'd be offended. I'd be
That's it.
Oh,
like,
yes.
that's why I would just be like, should I be a hoe? Because
You make more money.
right, like that shit just don't add up to me. I just feel sorry for Nathali. Like, I could not do that.
She was supposed to come with me today, and I was gonna get her back to
Yes.
work on time, because I have to be in the area because I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon.
Whoever makes the most money is gonna drive the car.
Well, then maybe she should ride the bus, because I'm telling you, when I was her age, or well, actually younger than that, I was not afraid to ride the bus.
But yeah, I'm not about to be married and catching a bus and working at the mall. Like, no, I'm not gonna do it. As y'all know, I was enrolled at Ritz Beauty School.
So you're gonna either comb or either back comb or tease to fill in that space.
Okay, the developer is the oxidizing agent because it has an extra atom. But it wasn't working out for me because I have to work. And school is like from 9 to 5, and I'm just not at liberty to just be going to school from 9 to 5 and not making no money. Doing hair is not my passion. I love the beauty industry, but I went there in order to get my license so that I could have my own salon. I figured out how I could run Pretty Promotions Inc. without having my license and just utilize other licensed stylists. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm done. And then when I went up there, she tried to coerce me to stay in it, and I just felt pressure. But I'm done. So my second pole dancing class at Exclusive Pole was fun. Dancing is hard. I could dance, but actually following instructions is hard for me. China was a great instructor.
Do the same thing I'm doing. Lift up. Here. Oh, pull your. Oh.
She had me doing all kind of handstands.
Bring your legs up. Are you holding yourself? Yeah. China. She been saying that all day.
So I'm like, oh my God.
Pull your leg. Back. Oh, China. Oh my God. Pull your leg. Oh my God. You up? You up there? Yeah. Oh my God. You're up. Bring your leg out. Bring your leg out. I can't reach. Straighten out your leg. Which one? Yep. You're fine. You're fine. Oh, wait. Please get me down. Okay. Get me down. Wait. Get me down.
RhondaK says that I start things and don't finish them. I absolutely start things and finish them. I started my marriage and I ended my marriage. So I start things and I do finish them.
I decided that I would go by Patricia's house. She called me early that morning.
Oh my God, I just got a text from Mimie. Something about she's sending me a picture of some evidence that I need. I'm sorry, Patricia. She finally admitted that she's the one that damn called DFAC. But these people are coming up to my children's school. My baby called me. She was like really upset. Like they coming up there harassing her. That's embarrassing. I called her and I was like, what is this? And so then she was like, you know, I just want to apologize. I really like you. You know, this wasn't me. And I'm like, what?
I was elated that I finally was able to get this off of my chest.
And I just don't know. You know, I have trust issues. And she sent me this gold fingernail.
It's very difficult for me to have been in that very, very difficult position. You know, knowing that Mimie told me that she's the one that sent several emails and that called DFAC on Patricia.
When I met Mimie, I got tired of the woe is me. I don't feel like she lied to me, but I don't feel like she told the truth. Because I was looking for boss women. A couple of weeks after we met, maybe 3 weeks after we met, you know, it was heads up, girl, I ain't got no gas. Heads up, I ain't got nothing to eat if we go out.
But my thing is, why did you keep her around? Like, why?
I don't know Mimie as well as I would like to know her. I really thought that I really knew her and I really loved her and I really felt like she was my friend and I would have really done anything for her. But what I'm not gonna do is use somebody. That's just not me.
When she did come to me and tell me about her personal business, in a way I felt offended. And she had told me that her daughter has consistently been in trouble with the law since she was 18 years old, and that she was incarcerated. She was in jail. Okay, so I never said anything to anybody until this day.
And it's not even my business as to why she's locked up, why she's in jail. But I can tell you it did not make me feel too comfortable to know that you had not one child, 2 kids that were fugitives of justice.
That shit is fucked up. Like, she called fucking DFAC, and at first, like, I was just trying to blame my ex-husband's wife.
The bitch was sitting at a hotel room. She didn't have nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? And no family member came around because you keep begging your brother for gas money and food, and he probably got tired of your punk ass. Because you always talking about how much you can't stand your brother, how much you can't really stand your mama. I've never met an individual in my life that is down as she is, that reaches out to your family member, but behind their back you talk about them like a dog.
With the whole Sophia shit, I'm like, now I said this bitch is playing fucking sides. I didn't appreciate that shit. You
but
called me.
When I'm in your face at the photo shoot, I defended you.
As I grew with Mimie, as I grew to know her as a woman, and as I grew to know her as a businesswoman, as I grew to know her as a mother, it all made sense.
Damn, do I just make bad decisions on friends? I really like the girl. You know, she's talking about me, you know, and I haven't even done anything to deserve it. That's how I felt. And if Mimie is a real woman, she'll tell you.
Whoever called fucking DFAC, if it was Sophia, I felt like you had to give her my information because you had access to my information.
Right. I did call the police because I felt like that there had been a breach in my office. You know, and I made a police report. You know, he explained to me that the best thing for me to do was go down and get a protective order so that she could not reach out to any more of the castmates. She could not reach out to any of the business people that I deal with, and she could not keep fucking harassing me with all of her fucking text messages and shit that was coming through. But you just can never tell who it is that you're hiring. I showed Mimie my whole office. All of my files, I have 4 file cabinets. 2 of them at the top are for my school, the 2 at the bottom are just for my show. You know, and Mimie knew how to find stuff. I was never with her when she worked in my office. Ever.
I'm not the kind of person that's going to put somebody up to playing tricks.
She did give you an apology, but she needs to do a public apology. You know what I'm saying? And she did admit to having your contract. She did admit to calling. She's gave an admission to all of that.
She did, but she said that you made her do it.
How the fuck do you make somebody do something like that, though?
She said she would never have thought to do these things if it wasn't for you.
I'm not interested in anything that you have. You don't have nothing you don't have anything that I can't get.
Okay, I need the police to come out and do a report. Someone has stolen my my information. I don't know what she's done with it.
She has been sending it to different people on text messages, though.
Sensitive information like your date of birth, your social security number, things like that?
Yes.
She sent her her contract that was in my business office. I had no idea that she had a copy of the contract. The thing is that if she took hers, she probably took a copy of everybody else's.
She's saying that she gave her the personal information, and that's why she's sending it out to me. She's saying that Rhonda gave her the contract.
And I'm sure that your lawyer is already just drooling and salivating over this, and probably telling you that we're going to win.
Oh, absolutely.
We're going to squash this like a grape.
Yeah.
Dissemination of information, if anything, builds or adds weight to your case.
Absolutely.
On the theft and or burglary, however they're labeling that in Gwinnett. Because I'm trying to wrestle in my mind as to whether or not you yourself now have a civil suit against this woman for spreading your information. Has anybody said they were going to do anything with that information? Or
she did. She used it to make an erroneous report to a government agency, DFAC.
And has DFAC met with you? Okay.
Twice. Well, they came out 3 times. The first time they came and closed the case. Then they came out a second time. They wanted to see my children. Then they did all that, went to my children's school. So they closed the case again.
Right.
But supposedly she's doing an internship at DFAC. So I'm wanting to make sure that she's not working with no government agencies making false reports.
Have your attorney make that call. Just because of the celebrity aspect of this. Here's the interesting thing about DFACs, at least in the state of Georgia. Sometimes I think the system is set up where people can abuse it. It is possible to remain anonymous drop a dime on somebody with some completely erroneous accusation that forces DFACs into the position of having to open a case, meet with you, sometimes immediately within a matter of hours.
Right.
But you're not.
Kill me and she's already a murderer.
Well, that's the first time we mentioned that in the conversation.
Yeah, because everything that we do, this is not scripted. It's real life. And the son set the murder up, which is a fugitive of justice. So, you know, I didn't know any of this about this girl.
How did you find this woman?
I know.
Did you make our police report up there?
I didn't.
Okay. Cop, not a judge, only asking. Why not?
Well, why not?
She didn't know about all the other stuff in the meantime and how serious.
And I didn't think we was just gonna take it this far with the whole everything, my information getting leaked. So I just didn't really take her serious.
Is there any way she could argue context and blame it on the show and that she was showing off?
That's what she's doing now. She's doing that right now.
Which would be smart on her part, right? What report?
You're not doing a report?
I have nothing to report. It's a civil issue.
Oh,
Can
so
you
you don't do
you-
civil issues?
Can you do a documentation?
Police, criminal, civil, get a lawyer.
As a producer, next time I'm doing background checks. Yes. Yes, ma'am.
La próxima vez en ATL Boss Divas Latinas.
As time progressed or whatever, you found out that they really didn't.
Right.
No,
Right.
Yeah, they really didn't.
Well, I enjoyed this season with these lovely young ladies, arguments and all.
Get it, get fly. I got 6 jobs. I don't get tired.